Hello, guys. We are back, and I just want to talk about Apocalypse Rising version 5 now. And let me give me a drink of water. I keep coughing, but I love the new additions. The lack of military installations make the game so much better. So I'll be like no more of these noobs that spawn in and they go run straight to the forest or straight to the northeast airfield and just get like all the best guns and they haven't even been alive for 2 days. I like to take my time and visit these small towns to like immerse myself into the game. It's more fun that way. It's more rewarding, and I think it's just overall a better strategy as you can instead of like going from a Makarov like straight up to an M9 and MK48. You start like you go from Makarov and then like the Model 459 and then the 1911, and then you find a shotgun, and then you get to the Lee Enfield, and you find a M4A1. It's like it all varies, and it's just I just love to see my character start off. I always like to think of the character as you play as myself, as like I just wake up on the beach. There's a zombie apocalypse. Survival is what I'm going after, and taking my time, thinking of how I would do things in real life. I'm treating this as I'm really in the game. I don't want to die. I don't want to get shot. I don't want anything to happen to me to hurt me. As I'm thinking, since I'm acting like it's real life, obviously I don't want to get hurt. And I take things carefully, and I survive for so long. I am now on the average of 7 days per survivor. I average 7 days each time I spawn in now. Most players average about 10 minutes. Like noobs, I don't blame them if they die easily. Because they're new to the game. They don't know what they're doing. It's alright to die. When I was new, I was friendly to everyone. I saw a player, I'm like, oh, I'm not going to kill you. I put my gun away, and they walk up to me, and and I say I'm friendly, and I get shot in the face, and they take my stuff. I'm like, oh, come on. And then as I slowly progressed, I got better. But I'm getting very off topic right here. Sorry about that. But Apocalypse Rising version 5. There's gonna be new vehicles, new gun. From what I've read and from what little I know, there's gonna be 80% more guns. Now I may be wrong. Don't like say that is exactly what's gonna happen. I do not know, but that's just what I've heard. I love the new system. The dynamic lighting is beautiful. I really want to see the flashlights. I know the old flashlight, the survival flashlight. I'm guessing there's a military flashlight like in DayZ. I would love to see that. I would also like to see a weapon called the taser put in. I was watching Frankie on PC in 1080p. I'm sure some of you have seen him. And he was using a taser. I would like to see getting knocked out put into Apocalypse. Now, I mean, that would take so much scripting, and I think that'd be a great addition for version 5. All guns have a chance to knock you out. Obviously, high-powered rifles have a higher chance of doing so. This would add a more careful aspect, instead of players running into battle, ready to die, and, like, they don't care and everything. When they know they can get knocked out by guns, they will take their time. They will plan it out more. And then we'll see more we'll actually see fewer gunfights, but there will be a higher quality gunfight between the players. And like obviously shotguns should have like the highest chance of knocking you out possible. Well, that might actually not be true now that I think of it. Shotguns are close range. If you get knocked out at close range, you're dead, basically. But high-powered rifles and every weapon should have a chance to knock you out. Getting knocked out should only count if you get shot in the chest, like in the torso area. That should only be the only chance when you get knocked out. So, like, it would really help heroes like me dealing with new players. So like we find a like M14 put a few shots into their chest and they just fall over knocked out. But unlike DayZ, you shouldn't be able to get knocked out for like hours on end. Cause one of my friends played DayZ, got shot, and well, if it wasn't for his other friend that bandaged, I can't talk today. But again, he gave him a bandage and healed him and everything. But he was literally knocked out for 3 hours, and it was just ridiculous. But I don't know if that's like a bug in the game or something. But still, getting knocked out should still be added. You should the maximum amount of time you can be knocked out should be about 3 minutes. So like you can get knocked out anywhere from 1 second to 3 minutes. That would be a great addition. But that should be added. Like, you get shot in the chest, you fall down. You're not dead, but you fall down like you're dead, but you're not dead. You're just sitting there, and there's a little countdown timer on your screen that will show how long you're going to be knocked out for. And then once the countdown time is down, you get up and you continue on. But I think that should be added. I think that'd be a great addition. But everything I've seen in Apocalypse Rising version 5 is so much better. The muzzle flashes are really going to make people think before they act, at night at least. The zombies, I'm going to love to see so many of these noobs going to run into a town and start shooting zombies like they usually do, and then just die instantly. You'll have to pick your targets. You'll have to think more tactically. That is just what I love. I love to see a more strategic gameplay. But I've wasted most of this video talking about stuff that is not with Apocalypse Rising. But I would love to see several things added to Apocalypse Rising version 5. But out of all of them, getting knocked out would be the best. Or like passing out and such. And just to add to that, if you have low blood, like a low health level, like 10 or lower, every second in game, you should have a chance of just randomly passing out for a random amount of time. So like you're all of a sudden you're sprinting and you have like 9 health, and all of a sudden you pass out for like 30 seconds. That would really add to the game, and I think that would just make the game so much better. But I know so many people disagree with me on this, but I think it'd be perfect. I think it would cut down on the bandits. I think it would promote more friendly play style and just give the game overall better gameplay. But I have no control over what happens, so it's still pretty fun. I would love to get on, play for a while and everything. But yeah, I just really can't wait. Should be out soon. I'm expecting it to be out about at the middle of this month. It should be out by the end of the month. I ain't sure, but it's still a lot of fun to play. I recommend you take a strategic approach to the game. It will reduce like the amount of bandits. It will actually increase your survival time if you think about it. Here's a tip before I run out of time. Here's the top 5 things you should do when you're entering a town. First, scout for zombies and players. Find where the most zombies are, and find where the easiest way to get in and where some of the loot is. If there's a player, obviously you take action accordingly. Number 2, prepare yourself. Do you have enough ammo? Do you have food, water, medical equipment, so on? Number 2 does not count for new spawns. Number 3 is when you're in the town, listen carefully. Always pay attention. Number 4 is if in a gunfight, try to take the advantage of getting to a higher location. You can obviously shoot down on players, and it will just give you overall advantage. And I think this is number 4. Let's see. Yeah, about number 5. I lost count, but let's go with number 5. Let's see, number 3. Yeah, number 5 is just stay alive. Good luck out there.